Next, we're going to be taking on World 4, Level 4, a boss, or not a boss, a mini boss stage. Marching Mildy's Fort. Man, looking at these backgrounds, this game really makes me wish this was for the 3DS. Even though I already have it for Game Boy Advance, which is what I'm playing right now. It would be nice to play it on a 3DS. And now with this chain chomp that's chasing you, do not panic because it kind of goes a little slow. It goes as fast as you can go. But that doesn't mean if you stop, it stops too. It still goes, even when you're not going, but it goes at your pace. Now I remember this level being so fun, and I tested it earlier to make sure I can play it right, and it's still just as fun as it was earlier. Basically, it's this big maze in which you have a door in the top right, door in the top left, door in the bottom left, and a door in the bottom right. Each door contains one key, and you need to find that key. It also contains a bunch of coins and stars and flowers. So if you're a person like me who's horrible at keeping track of their stars, this is the stage for you. It's kind of linear, but at the same time it's also very explorative. Like, you have to really explore the stage. Oh wow. Did it just go through it and then like it bounced back and it hit it again? It's kinda awesome. Huh. And there's some stars and a red coin. And now we can continue on. You can actually just go through each door, each locked door, like right now, but I'd like to gather all the keys first and then going through all of the doors. And wow. Huh. My other dog is barking now. Hopefully I can block that out with wow. That was a big mess. Here's like a new game mechanic in which if you bounce an egg or fire an egg at one of these green things, it'll disappear. Later on you'll find red ones which turn to yellow and then turn to green. I'm liking all this red, green, blue, and yellow stuff. Well, mostly it's just red, yellow, and green. So many stars. I bet this one contains stars too, so I'm not going to get it. Yeah, I'll get on the safe side just to be sure. That was a terrible jump. I'll just backtrack for it. Now this is the part that I remember liking, with all this jumping and dodging things. Wow, the dog. And this thing up here contains a flower, if I'm right. Yeah, it does. Watch out for bandits. And apparently they just randomly disappeared, which I'm fine with that. Jump on bandit 3 times to destroy it. Grab an egg and fire it at... We have a new bandit called the red bandit. I don't think that there's any difference between it and the blue one, other than the red one just has a red coin. Other than that, they're not really much different. I'm so glad red coins don't disappear over time. 2 keys, and that blue bandit has respawned. 1 egg, 1 bandit, 2 blocks. Huh. Red coin as well. We got 2 out of 4 keys. I'm surprised I'm able to do all of this without using the middle ring for like a checkpoint. Now I remember liking these enemies that had the red spikes on their head because red spikes would remind me of like Mario, like the red hat, and then like the red shirt thing in the middle of their body. And here we have a revised rotation platform. The difference between this one and the old one is that these ones disappear a little bit over time, but they respawn, which is a good thing. So yeah, basically everything that we've done so far throughout the other stages, this is pretty much being remixed into this stage, which is what I really like. Now what you want to do is you want to be really careful and just... I really hope I got everything so far. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to double check and go through this door, which should take us down here, and there are no coins down here. This room pretty much takes you to the same room except a different entrance. And then the main room that takes us out of all of this is this room right here. Okay, good. I just checked to see if my audio program is still recording, and it is, which is really good because I don't like whenever it just I don't like how my audio program just randomly freezes. It can get really annoying. Got 3 eggs, 3 keys. Wow, I'm not sure what I just did right there. I was hoping that I could keep the egg. Make sure you dodge the fire. Make sure you grab all the coins too. You're gonna be really careful right here because if you fall into the lava, it's instant death for Yoshi. But if you're like me and just do things without thinking half the time, stuff like this will happen. I don't need any more rotation platform. I got flutter jumping skills. Alright. How many red coins do I have left? 19. Make sure you hit this thing up here for the last key. And I like the facial expression on that fire enemy. And now we can get the middle ring for safety. Basically, every extra room has some kind of middle ring, so it's kind of pointless. That thing up there would contain stars. This is a room of enemies, hence why there's just a free path. And here's where you get the last red coin. Oops. Huh. And then here's the last room, which has the last middle ring with the mini boss. Yoshi, oh dear, well, marching Millie will pound you to bits. I swear, the bosses in this game, they're just really strange in how you beat them. In this one, all you have to do is just ground pound it. It's kind of like the third boss in Luigi's Mansion, where every time you hit it, it gets smaller and smaller. Be very careful because you cannot get your stars back. Well, that was close. Trying to be a little more safe. Now we just have a bunch of tiny ones. Kind of like how there was one giant boo and then it just got in a bunch of smaller boos. Now I kind of like jumping and then defeating it because of the pose Yoshi makes. It looks like he's standing on the egg like that, and it's kind of cool. Because it looks like he's just running on it like a unicycle. And alright, 100%. See, this is what I'm meant in World 3 is that World 3 is actually harder than World 4 in my opinion.